Good morning, everyone!
Is that what his name
It
was?
is now 7. Get ready to...
I found myself surprisingly high spirits and hurried off into the dining hall. But when I found out what was waiting there for me... Monokuma? Is this it? What happened to the others? Aren't they coming? There are only 3 people in the hall. Only 4 people? God, this is why I hate people who take their sweet time with everything.
However...
Anyway, let's wait a little while longer for the others. How much longer are we going to wait? So we decided to wait in case anyone else showed up. But no, how long have we waited? No one showed up? So it's 8 o'clock, we've been waiting here a full hour. Why haven't the others come? Okay, so hang on. Is this some sort of clothing store or something?
Cause, I mean...
Hero and Celeste have never missed a day till now. And what I'm really worried about is Hifumi and Taka. They were more eager than anyone to look for alter ego, and they're not here.
It can't be.
Something must have happened.
It would seem...
I was careless, I was too distracted by alter ego. But Monokuma gave us a motive. There was no way something wouldn't happen eventually.
$10 million! I've prepared this graduation present for whichever lucky student makes it out of here alive!
What is Tim Hortons?
What do you think? It's $10 million bucks! 10 million smackaroos! It's like totally wowie wow wow, am I right?
Happy. Anything can happen here, you can't consider it strange.
Hey.
Not really. We need to go look for the people who never showed up. Okay, let's go track them down. Without another word, we left the dining hall.
Hey,
We can cover more ground if we split up. Sakura, you check the dorms, make sure to check all of our rooms. Makoto, you check the first floor of the school. Meanwhile, I'll check the second floor.
Okay.
I guess I'll check the third floor.
anyway...
Don't take any risks. If anything happens, call for help right away.
Well then.
Anxiety was written across each of our faces as we went our separate ways. Without hesitating, I rushed to the first floor of the school. Okay, then I need to look around for the first floor. Oh, is Tim Hortons like a Starbucks, is it? I don't see why anything would be in the classroom. Ah! Oh God! Oh God, that was Hina. She's on the third floor. There's no time to think. I was running for the stairs before I knew what was happening. I flew up the stairs heading to the third floor. Right away I saw her standing in the hallway.
Please!
Makoto! Hina, what's wrong? It's awful. The rec room door was open. And when I looked inside, I saw... What did you see? Who is it? I'm gonna go get them. You go on ahead, Makoto. Before I could say anything, she was rushing downstairs. The rec room? What did she say in there? By this point, I was used to acting without thinking, so without thinking, I leapt into the rec room. The first thing I saw in the rec room was Oh, Celeste. It was Celeste and she was hurt. That's it? Photo. What happened? I got attacked. Attacked by who? I'm not sure. Some kind of strange man. Strange man? A suspicious person whose existence is so unusual, I can't help but call him strange. Without a doubt, it was someone sort of strange, suspicious individual. And that man attacked me with the hammer on the ground there. What is this? Justice hammer? Some kind of wooden hammer or something. Pretty strange design. There's some writing on the head. Justice hammer? 1. That is the hammer he attacked me with. I barely managed to avoid the blow, but I stumbled and fell. I now curse my lack of daily exercise. So as you attack with this, Justice Hammer 1. Makoto, Celeste!
Okay.
I found Sakura. What on earth happened here? Apparently she was attacked by some kind of strange man. A strange man? Is this the 16th person that we haven't seen yet? Tell us everything you can remember, Celeste. Be as detailed as you can. Well, it happened earlier this morning. I woke up a little before 7 AM. Nighttime was not yet over, but I knew it was about to end, so I decided it would be okay if I decided to take a stroll around the first floor. I understand now that was a mistake. Well, that was your own bloody rule, wasn't it? Not to go out at nighttime? Anyway, this is where I first saw the strange man. I was immediately wary of him. He was obviously suspicious, so I decided to follow him in secret. As I followed, I saw him go into the rec room. I tried to peek through the gap in the door, which is when he noticed me, and that's when you were attacked? It happened after 7 AM, after the nighttime had ended. So if it happened just after 7 o'clock, that was about an hour ago, right when we were in the meeting in the dining hall. The attack caused me to lose consciousness, which would mean I was unconscious for about an hour.
But
I'm glad you weren't hurt too badly. Well, how come she was spared then? That's because I begged and groveled for my life. You did?
as for me,
What? I told him I would do anything if he spared me. I offered to lick his boots, whatever it took.
I see.
So you were willing to throw away your pride?
indeed.
It is necessary skill for survival. Anyway, the important thing now is that we go search for the suspicious individual. If we do not hurry, this could become a serious problem. When I looked in the rec room, I saw that the suspicious man was not alone. He had with him Hifumi. After he attacked me, he dragged Hifumi away.
What?
You mean Hifumi was kidnapped? Should we start looking for him then? Listen, Celeste, did anything in particular stand out about this strange man? Well, rather than trying to explain it, it would probably be faster if I simply showed you. Show us?
Indeed.
This is Hifumi's hand-me-down, his digital camera. You don't mean...
Actually,
I was able to photograph the suspicious individual without realizing it. Without him realizing it. Seriously, let's see it. I would tell you not to be shocked, but I fear it would do you no good. With that strange comment in mind, we all looked at the camera. What? RJ. We've got Target here in Tassie, yeah. It doesn't do very well though. There's a weird... What? Well, you're definitely right about the strange part. Their face is totally covered. Is that a robot costume? It's a transformer. It sure is. As I said, a very strange and suspicious individual, yes? So this weird robot guy dragged Hifumi away. And I took this right after being attacked. In other words, a full hour ago. Which is why, if we don't hurry, it could be a serious problem.
I see.
I believe I understand what happened, but no, there is much I don't understand, but... The point is someone dressed like that dragged Hifumi away. And it happened over an hour ago.
Just a second.
This is bad, we really have to hurry. Celeste, do you know where this mysterious man went?
Let's see.
They left the rec room and they headed left.
I see.
If that's true, they were headed towards the stairs leading down to the second floor. Then he must be down there, right? Second floor, that's where Kyoko was supposed to be. Speaking of which, why isn't Kyoko here? I didn't have time to go look for her.
This is bad.
If the strange man did head to second floor, Kyoko might run into him. We have to hurry. Kyoko's in danger. As soon as the words left were out of my mouth, we all rushed out of the room and down the second floor. But you're married? What does that mean, Knuckles? Hey, you two.
What?
What's going on? What's all the fuss?
What?
Yeah, you guys playing a game or something?
What are you saying?
Does it friggin' look like we're playing a game? Listen, have you ever seen Kyoko or Hifumi?
You gotta be kidding.
No, sure haven't. Are they on this floor? We just got here ourselves. I heard some kind of uproar, so I came running. We came here together.
Stop talking.
No, you know, you're just talking. Anyway, can you guys help us look for them?
What?
Why? What happened? There's no time to explain.
That's fine.
Giri. How you doing, Kyoko? Welcome to the stream. Well, fine. It sounds like something interesting is going on.
Okay.
Ifumi, Kyoko, if you can hear me, say something. Her voice echoed down the hall in vain.
Oh.
Did you hear something? Maybe.
Perhaps.
I think it came from the library.
Okay.
The library. Okay, let's go. We ran to the library as fast as our legs would carry us. When we opened the door to the library... It hurts. It hurts. We found Hifumi seriously injured. Are you okay? I'm glad to see you're still alive. It's super bad though. Look at all the blood.
What?
How did you get hurt? I don't see still how that guy will die. Robot Justice. That's what I decided to call him just now.
What did you say?
Okay. The Justice Hammer too.
Indeed.
What the hell am I looking at?
This is not the one that attacked. This is the one that attacked Celeste and Hifumi. Isn't that right, Hifumi? That's him, I'm sure. Robo Justice. That doesn't explain where
Damn.
this keeps getting stranger. Where's the dude with all the hair? You know, the hero fella. It's a hammer, just like the one that Celeste was attacked with the other one, but this one, Justice Hammer 2. And on top of that, this one actually looks a little bigger than the first one. He attacked me with that hammer, he bonked me right on the head with it.
Well...
I'm surprised you're still okay. I'm not okay, look at all this blood.
Hey.
Protein helps heal wounds, you know... Would you like some? I've never heard such a thing. Are you sure it wasn't just you? Oh my god. It's him! A robot of justice, huh? Now things are really starting to get exciting. What kind of special moves does he have? Can it fly? Can it combine?
What?
Why is he here?
Are you okay with this?
Let's not concern ourselves with him. What we need to do now is get Hifumi to the nurse's office right away. Whatever else we do, he needs to be treated as soon as possible.
Yeah!
We moved Hifumi to the nurse's office on the first floor. How are you feeling, Hifumi? Do you want me to take a look at you? I'm okay. I think it stopped bleeding. Excuse me, I'm still kind of dizzy though.
So then,
Perhaps you should rest here for a while.
I suppose.
Well then.
The rest of us should get back to looking for that mystery assailant.
yes, indeed.
Before another victim appears. The Justice Hammer seems to be increasing in size. First 1 and now 2.
So, in other words,
If there is a Justice Hammer 3, we can only assume it's even bigger than the first 2. If you get anything hit bigger than that, you would be dead for sure. Tell us what happened to you, Hifumi. Well, I woke up early this morning. I started looking for Alter Ego ahead of everyone else. I went to the 3rd floor, and that's where the strange costume man attacked me. That must have been what I witnessed around 7 this morning.
Well,
After that, he dragged me to the library and whack, down with came the hammer. That must have been 30 or 40 minutes ago. Around 7:30, in other words, we were still in the dining hall, which means Hina, Sakura and I were together, and Kyoko was still with us. So we all have alibis. I was in the laundry room doing my laundry.
yes!
His black underwear is as black as the pitch black darkness of the blackest night.
what?
Why do you know that? Isn't it obvious? Because I was peeking. Anyway, so that means Byakuya and Toko were together at the time, meaning they also have alibis. Then the only ones that don't have alibis when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked are the only 2 we haven't seen yet, Hiro and Taka. That's it, right?
Very strange.
By the way, what happened to Kyoko? I haven't seen her anywhere.
Um,
Oh yeah, she was supposed to be checking the 2nd floor, but I didn't see her up there at all. So where could she have disappeared to? She disappeared, huh? What a strange woman.
So that's it.
She might be exactly as I suspected. Hold on. Kyoko was with us in the dining hall when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked, so I'm not talking about who attacked them.
In other words,
I'm referring to what we talked about last night, who the mastermind spy might be. Are you saying Kyoko's working with the mastermind? That's not possible,
what?
isn't it? This woman who seems almost eager to handle dead bodies hasn't even revealed her true identity.
Hey,
Save this discussion for later. Right now, we really need to focus on finding the suspicious individual.
okay.
Yeah, if we don't hurry, there's only going to be more victims. That might be why Kyoko and Taka and Hiro haven't shown up yet. She's right. We have to do something about that mystery man first. Don't worry about me. I'll catch up with you guys after I rest for a bit. Understood. Take care of yourself.
well then.
Okay. So whoever's running around, why are they wearing that weird costume? Don't bother looking for a reason from a deviant.
What to do? What to do?
So what are we going to do? Split up and look around? Our opponent is very dangerous. We don't know what they're capable of, even here.
What?
What's wrong? I saw a shadow. Something moving at the top of the stairs.
Damn.
You bastard, you won't get away from me! We all shot towards the stairs. Let's split up and corner him.
Well,
As soon as you find him, call out and I'll come running.
Oh, just a
What do you want?
second.
Just anything, it doesn't matter.
So then,
So then, ha! Is okay.
what are you saying?
Ha or doya or whatever you want, just yell loud enough so we can hear you. Doya? I've never heard such a reaction. Okay, whatever. Just hurry up and get started looking alright. Let's go. Oh my god. Hey, Mr. Robo, where you hiding? If you don't come out, we're gonna come decommission ya. Neck pain isn't a metaphor. Tick tock chop chop, Mr. Matt. What are you going on about, Knuckles? I just slept on my pillow funny last night, that's all. We're spread out in every direction to track down the costumed suspect. That had to be Celeste. It came from the floor above. She's on the 3rd floor.
Everyone,
Okay, everyone had a scheme had to come
just a
around.
second.
Celeste, what's wrong?
What?
You rather intense scream for someone like you.
Ugh.
I saw him, the strange costume man. He ran off as soon as I screamed. I was blocking the stairs. He headed further down into the hallway and disappeared. He must be down this hall. Come on, let's go. What is it now? Oh, God. Huh?
Huh?
It's really true? That doesn't matter right now.
No!
What the fuck is going on?
Ugh.
It must have been. Hifumi, he's in the nurse's office. This is bad. Come on, we have to go back.
What?
What about the suspect? We've gotten into all this trouble to catching him, right? Then why don't we split into 2 groups?
It's all clear now.
I'll lead the hunting party. That seems much more interesting.
So
Very well.
then...
Then Makoto and Hina, you come with me to the nurse's office. I'll leave the capture of the suspicious individual to Toko, Sakura, and Byakuya.
So then.
We'll handle it. Just go take care of Hifumi. You guys be careful. With that, we split into 2 groups. Me, Celeste, and Hina all ran downstairs to the first floor. Oh, what's
Just a second.
You were married? Yeah, no, Knuckle. No, it doesn't happen. He's in the nurse's office. Let's go!
Run!
We stormed in the nurse's office, and what greeted us was a world of dripping crimson. Everything was covered in red. In the center of this red was Hifumi.
No! What
It looks like
the...
something very bad has happened. Really, Celeste?
No way!
Murdered? You're just serious, are you? He's not really dead, is he? Oh, God. What is this chat? Oh, King, trust me, this is normal, man. This is really tame for us.
A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
Crikey. That was a body discovery announcement. When 3 or more people discover a body after a murder, that's what plays. And since we just heard it, that means it must mean Hifumi. Someone killed him, one of us. Get Discord. And look at that. When Celeste said, she pointed it to something. Something on the floor. Something that's been on the floor after the last 2 surprise attacks. Another hammer. Justice Hammer 3. It's even bigger than the other 2. Just as I suspected, one strike from that and you are finished. Then the killer... There can be no doubt the suspicious individual. Going by what Hifumi called him, the culprit must be Robo Justice. Whoever's hiding that costume is the one that killed Hifumi. We gotta find the costume. But wait, you saw him on the 3rd floor, right? Running back into the hole. So how did he end up in the nurse's office? You're not saying they, like, teleported or something, right?
Are you okay with this?
We can figure that part out later. Right now, we have to tell the others. You're right.
So then...
Shall we go? Hina, snap out of it! Are you okay, Hina?
Sorry.
I'm not sure I can move right now. I'm feeling kinda... This is a problem. We can't leave Hina here alone. God, you and Death return at the same time. Or has Death been here the whole time? This is a problem. We can't just leave Hina here alone. Okay, then I'll go get everyone. You stay here with Hina. Very well, I'll leave it to you then. Okay, I'll be back soon. I tried to sound confident and upbeat, but I still hadn't stopped trembling from what I'd just been through. Everyone is already on the 3rd floor. I have to hurry. This is where everyone was chasing the suspicious individual. Where are they headed? I saw a strange man costume. He ran off as soon as I screamed. I was blocking the stairs, so he headed further down the hallway and disappeared. He ran off somewhere further down the hallway. The back of the hallway? Maybe into the outside? Nope. maybe the cupboard here. We should double check that. Yeah, all the hammers have gone missing. There are wooden mallets hanging on the wall. If I have to guess, they were used to making sculptures. Yeah, but there's them. God, you're such a dumbass. That's alright, Def. Excuse me. As far as I can tell, there's nobody here, but I still feel there's some kind of presence. I'm sure I can feel someone's presence. This presence, it's coming from over there in the back. I leapt through the doorway, and when I did, I found another nightmare. The second nightmare of the day was waiting there to greet me. Taka and Hifumi. There in a pool of his own blood was Taka, dead.
Danganronpa.
Taka's body discovered in the equipment room. I was witness to two nightmares, one right after the other. No, they weren't nightmares. This is harsh reality. The true nightmare is the reality I have to face every day. Still. Thank you, Zach. Oh, thank you, Sakura. Why is this happening? Hang on, what happened to... What the fuck? Oh, yeah, she fainted because of the sight of blood. Don't tell me Toko took... No, she just fainted. Like, she just passed out when she saw the blood. The blood? Oh, that's right, Toko. It's, Toko, she has a fear of blood, huh? We've tried everything to get her to wake up, but no luck. Just leave her be for now. It's like he said, I should just leave her alone for now. Another hammer. Justice Hammer 4, and it's even bigger than before. Is that suspicious individual responsible for killing Taka 2?
However,
But why is it Justice Hammer 4? What do you mean? Celeste was attacked with Justice Hammer 1, and then Hifumi was hit with Justice Hammer 2. But this time it was Justice Hammer 4. What happened to number 3? Oh,
What?
What's the matter? Well, you mentioned Justice Hammer 3, you just reminded me.
What?
Out with it. Taka's not the only one that's been killed. Hifumi's dead too.
what? Hey!
Hifumi's been killed,
I see.
which is why you came to get us. Then we better go check it out. Of course, come on. As soon as we are the physics lab. Celeste, aren't you supposed to be waiting in the nurse's office? Something has come up. Yeah, I heard Hifumi's dead, right?
Indeed.
Well, that's not all. It is gone. What's gone? It has disappeared. Disappeared? Hifumi's body has disappeared. What?
What did you
What
say?
are you talking about? It's disappeared. Don't be ridiculous.
Come on.
Are you serious?
What?
What the heck is happening here? So Steph's just announced that her contractions strength is measured by numbers. So she's having really strong contractions, but she can still breathe through them. So she's just waiting. So basically she's pregnant, she's having a baby today. So we're about to get a new member of the Illuminati, guys. What the heck is happening here? Everyone back to the nurse's office. I practically leapt down the stairs, almost losing my balance. I reached the nurse's office completely out of breath. I couldn't believe my eyes. Where the fuck were they then? Hifumi's body was here just a few minutes earlier. Where's Hina? It just disappeared. Me and Celeste went to the bathroom, but we were only gone like a minute. And then when we got back,
Indeed.
It must be the work of the culprit. They must have come and carried the body away. They must be really enjoying this. Enjoying the sight of us standing around, frightened and confused. We're all gonna die here. Where's Hero out of all of this?
What did you
I
say?
don't believe this. I don't believe a body would just disappear.
Why?
First there's 2 murders, now one of the bodies has been taken. This is unnatural.
Huh?
Hold on, what do you mean 2 murders?
Hina.
Taka's been killed. We found him in the equipment room.
No way!
It can't be Taka too. It can't be, it can't be.
No!
Hina.
We're all gonna die, all of us. They're gonna kill us all. Then who might be the next target be, Toko? Huh?
What?
I completely forgot, she's still unconscious in the equipment room.
Well,
We left her at the scene of the crime, only 2 people can get killed at once. We didn't have a choice, she passed out and she refused to wake up.
huh?
So she's still unconscious?
Damn.
Wait, so you knew she was still up there and said nothing? Why? That annoying little insect clings to me wherever I go. We better go. We'd be better off without her.
Bastard!
Calm down, you forget about it. You forget about her, didn't you? You have no right to blame me. Yeah, I just saw the chicken dish that you just got, you bastard. I want chicken now. Everyone stop fighting right now, we need to hurry back.
Huh?
I can't take this anymore, I don't want anyone else to die.
Damn.
Byakuya, if something happened to Togo, I'll never forgive you. He seems pretty chuffed with himself. This is so stupid, running back and forth. It's just fucking stupid. Toko! Thank God you're okay. But right away I noticed there's something very different here. Yep. It was gone. Taka's body, which should have been right there, had disappeared.
This
This
is...
can't be happening.
Oh!
Are we hallucinating all of this or something? No, it's not a hallucination. I know I saw it before. And what I'm seeing now isn't what I saw before.
Huh?
What are you saying? Taka disappeared too?
Stop talking.
Stop saying disappeared. It didn't just vanish into thin air. Obviously, whoever did this has hidden the body. But why would they do that? I couldn't possibly begin to imagine. Anyway, our costume suspect is clearly continuing his crime spree. We've got to hurry and catch him before he kills all of us.
Not possible.
Oh, I don't think you have to worry about that.
Huh?
Think about it. Who could possibly be responsible for killing all and hiding these dead bodies?
Well,
When Hifumi's death cry went up, everyone here was together on the 3rd floor.
it is so.
After that, we split into 2 groups. And now this time, you all came here as a group from the nurse's office. In other words, the only ones who could have done this are Hiro and Kyoko, who are still missing. Hold on a second. Kyoko has an alibi for when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked. There's no question she was in the dining hall with us. You seem very adamant about defending her. Perhaps you are in love? What the hell? That's not it at all.
That's fine.
Well, anyway, yes, I do accept Kyoko's alibi.
Let's see.
Which means the suspicious individual we're looking for can be none other than Hiro. See you later, Death. Take care, mate. Which further means that there's no more murders. The regulations are very clear about that. Oh, that's right. There's only a rule that you can only kill a maximum of 2 people.
That's right.
As long as that rule is in place, there will be no 3rd murder. If they were to break that rule.
Shing!
I'd mince you without a second thought. Mince you, grind you, turn you into paste. By the way, did you know that the fish paste can also refer to shellfish like shrimp or crabs?
Let's see.
So since 2 people have been killed, there's no possibility of any more.
Perhaps.
You know that from the beginning, didn't you, Byakuya? Which means you knew Toko was never in danger. I still meant it when I said we'd be better off without it, though.
In other words...
Anyway, with that in mind, we can now relax and search for the 2 missing bodies. 2 missing bodies. 2 people have been killed and their bodies have been hidden. The only one without an alibi, the only one who could have done it is Hiro. But is he really the killer? And what about Kyoko? If she's not involved in the case, where did she go?
What?
Hey Makoto, what's the matter? Huh? Oh no, it's nothing. Whatever, we need to find those bodies or our little narrative here can't move forward.
So then,
Very well, let us split up and begin searching.
but...
There's no need to be afraid, no more murders will take place during this case.
I mean...
I know that. I think I do, but
Ina.
if you're still nervous, I'll come with you.
Huh?
Oh, okay, thank you. No need to thank me. Right, then let's get moving. This is bizarre. What do you mean we barely ever see her? We see her all the time. Like all the time. The door wasn't locked earlier though. Okay, we need you to open up the door, please.
Damn.
When you search for the bodies that have disappeared, what happens after that?
Huh?
Why is it into the freaking door? Like, come on, man. I found a shiny though. Oh,
Come on.
why is she standing there? We need to get to the repository.
Indeed.
Found them.
Goodbye.
We need to go ahead. The body is in the repository. I tried to go in there, the bloody door was locked. That's so freaking annoying. Are the bodies here somewhere? I guess it's unlocked. I have no choice but to go inside. So I opened the door. When I entered, I saw... two bodies that had disappeared right there, and the smell of blood made me gag. What I saw before my eyes was unquestionable, unavoidable, unwavering reality. And then I heard the announcement for a second time.
A body has been discovered. After a certain
shut up,
amount of
Zach.
time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
And so here we are.
The Monokuma file!
Without further ado, let me give you all the next Monokuma file. I was going to hand them out when you found the bodies the first time, but I thought something might happen.
What?
It was really hard to resist, but it turns out I was right.
Stop talking.
Just hand it over already.
Punishment is waiting for you.
Now make sure you investigate with all your mental might and prepare for the class trial.
See ya later!
Well then, now that we found the bodies, that's all that's left to uncover is the culprit.
What the heck?
How can you be so calm? I mean, they're dead, you know.
That's terrible.
Dead, gone forever, they're never coming back. Awful, it's just so awful. Hina suddenly burst into tears. She clutched at Hifumi's lifeless body.
Who would do this? Why? Why?
Large wet tears fell from her eyes. The tears landed on Hifumi's cheeks. If this was some world of make-believe, that might have been when Hifumi opened his eyes, but this wasn't a movie. Sakura, you're gonna be here for a while, aren't you? This wasn't.
He's alive again? Where am I? Cold. So cold. Is winter coming?
Buggeration.
Hifumi! Wake up!
Huh? That's right. I remember now. Hope's Peak.
Come on, you gotta wake up!
I remember everything before I met you all. I met you all.
His memories are all blending together. He has nothing useful to offer us.
The light. It's reaching out to me like the tail of a comet.
Hey, Hifumi! Who was it? Who attacked you? Who tried to kill you?
Who killed me? That's right. I remember their name.
The robot dude.
Yasu. Hiro.
Yasuhiro? But we don't have the name Yasuhiro, do we? Oh, Hiro! Yeah, we do. They never opened again. Death for the second time. Absolutely undeniable death. It is Hiro. The clever one. No matter how many more of Hina's tears splashed into his face, there's no second miracle. Reality set in again. This isn't some stereotypical fantasy world. Tears can't restore the person's vitality.
Honestly.
Hey, Unspeakable, good to see you, man. You have no tears, do you? No blood in your veins, no calcium in your bones. At least you have your meat.
Stop talking.
You're just angry. Get out of his way to return. Just leave us with those unnecessary dying words. Now this game has become exceedingly boring. He said Yasuhiro, right?
Then perhaps...
That is the only person that it could be referring to.
So, in other words,
And with that, the case is solved. What about your internet, though, Unspeakable? Assaulting people and even killing Taka and Hifumi, and then going so far as to hide their bodies? A criminal that hides his face behind a mask and uses a bunch of giant wooden hammers? Is that what Hiro is?
What is this?
If this is true, I can't forgive him. No way can I ever forgive him. To kill two of our friends?
that's fine.
Anyway, it's about time we track down the culprit, our little friend or life or death game here. In our little life or death game here, I should say. Although this time, it's not all that life or death. The trial will be concluded without much trouble.
Indeed.
Yes, it does look that way. It's going to begin again. We have to go through this one more time. I have to accept it, I have no choice. Investigate. So, the cause of death is a blow to the head. They were both killed with a similar weapon. That's it.
Very strange.
We've got way less information than we did last time before. So
Well.
basically we got more information than what we did before. It's already skipping around. There's something else that's bothering me. Someone else has been missing for quite a while. Are you talking about Kyoko?
Perhaps.
Without a doubt, she has an alibi when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked. But what if the killer wasn't acting alone? What if they had an accomplice? Yeah, but... I did write down that Hiro played messenger for Kyoko. An accomplice? What are you doing here?
Monokuma appears!
Don't be rude, I'm here to answer your question. What question?
Yep.
You're talking about accomplices, right? I'm pretty sure I explained it before, didn't I? During the first class trial.
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
So you ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
So in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
In other words,
Basically, you can have an accomplice if you want, but there's no gratification in it.
So then...
Are you saying nobody worked together this time either?
hey,
Sorry, but can't answer that. It would obstruct the free exchange of information between you guys. I just want to make sure you don't forget, no matter how much you might insist in a murder,
Phew.
only one blackened can graduate. An accomplice gets nothing.
So in other words,
Then we need to figure out who the one blackened is and the one that did the killing, right? Just like normal.
well,
Okay. Let me take this opportunity to clarify the whole shebang. In this class trial, what you need to determine is
extreme!
the one true blackened who devised the murder plot and put it into action.
Well now,
No, that's alright, Rhythm. Good to have you here, there, man. That's enough explaining. Now it's down to the final battle between you all and the blackened. Good luck on all the contestants. So there can only be one blackened and an accomplice wouldn't benefit. Yeah, because I might need your help during the trial, Sakura. That's why I asked earlier. Then I can't see any way Kyoko would be connected to this case after all. Maybe right. If that's true, then Kyoko, where are you?
However...
As long as she's not connected to the case, it doesn't matter. Let's go back to the investigation.
indeed.
I have absolutely no doubt that Hiro is responsible. But for the time being, I suppose it can't hurt to pursue information further. So, you know, don't you think we should consider a certain some way suspect just in case? I'm talking about the murderous fiend genocide Jack. What? When did you... I've been looking all over for you, Master. When I woke up, you were nowhere to be found.
You SOB!
Anyway, you there, milk sack swimmer girl.
Huh?
Milk sack?
You've gotta be kidding!
Why do I gotta be a suspect?
What the heck?
Well, I mean, you are a serial killer.
What?
So what? I'm like a special guest suspect every time. I have an alibi, you know. She's right about that. When we heard Hifumi scream, she was with me. And when the bodies disappeared, she was still lying unconscious in the equipment room. Plus, Taka's body aside, I can't imagine any way she would have been able to move Hifumi's body.
Yep.
Besides, I calculate every move I make. I'm not gonna kill someone when everyone knows what I look like. They don't call me the murderous fiend for nothing.
What are you saying?
That's not the kind of thing you should be bragging about.
Let's see.
On another topic, should we post a guard by the bodies like before? We can't have them disappearing again.
So then...
Hina and I can handle that if you don't mind, do you, Hina? Sure, I'll be totally useless on the investigation anyway.
it's all clear now.
Let's begin. Either way, all the hammers have obviously seen a lot of use. They're all covered in debris and chalky stone powder. Wait, for some reason one hammer isn't so dirty at all. It's wet. Someone washed it recently? Spotless hammer. If I remember correctly, Hifumi's fatal injuries was a blow to the head. Probably just as Hammer 3 was laying on the... Wait, what? Something's off about his body. Why am I getting this feeling? Something's different. Something about Hifumi's body in the nurse's station versus his body now. His glasses. But now they're completely clean. Does that mean someone wiped his glasses off? But who would do that and why? Okay. No, not that, you dumb bum. We bend down, it's not too hard to use. But wait. Wasn't this in the equipment room where we found Taka's body? And look at the wheels. There's blood stain on it. So the blood on the wheel of the dolly that was moved from the equipment room to the repository. What's the explanation for that? Lol, Sakura. Thank you, mate.
So then...
Would you like my help? Oh! Okay. Yeah, let's put back in things. This morning, only 4 of us met up in the hall. And that was at 7 o'clock, wasn't it? Apparently, Cake Man and Genocide Jack were in laundry room. I'm not ruling out that there's 2 killers in this. They're in the laundry room. Sakura's Bay. Sakura's life. Oh my goodness, guys. We arrived, we waited for the others, but nobody showed up, so we decided to go look for them. It was around 8 o'clock when we started our search, so soon after, just after 8 o'clock. Okay. 8 AM. We left dying. After that, Hina found Celeste in the rec room. Celeste seemed to recover really quickly on 3rd floor. Then quickly came and got you and me. I forgot you called Bayaka Cake Man. It's just so much easier, man. According to Celeste, she was attacked by a suspicious individual and lay unconscious for about an hour. And that was around 7 AM. In other words, she was attacked an hour before we found her, meaning just after 7 o'clock. Based on the pictures Celeste took, we discovered her attacker was dressed in a strange costume that was Robo Justice. It also became clear Robo Justice had dragged Hifumi away. After meeting up with Toko and Cake Man, we began searching for the costumed assailant. We found an injured Hifumi on the library. So... Oh, what's happened, hasn't it? We took him downstairs to the nurse's station on... to nurse's station. On first floor, and then resumed our search, but not long after leaving the nurse's station. Based on Celeste's claim, we went back up to the second floor and split up searching again. So we left nurse's station. Went to second floor. After Celeste saw someone. And then Celeste screamed. And apparently she saw scream and saw someone on the third floor. Hey Warrior Boy, what's up mate? Welcome to the stream. No spoilers please. Otherwise Zach will get onto your ass. Sorry, Zach. Which is worry because Zach's gay. Didn't mean to say it like that. Oh god. That was totally inappropriate. I'm so sorry, Zach. I'm so sorry. That was totally inappropriate. No, totally inappropriate. I'm so sorry. Oh, I hope you can see the funny side of that. Oh my god. Oh fuck. Oh, Rhythm's back again. Yep, good. Oh god, don't punish me. Laughing my ass off. In season 1. After this we'll probably play Corpse Party, like in a couple weeks time we'll probably play Corpse Party before we take on the next Danganronpa game, okay? So if you're a fan of Corpse Party then be sure to follow and you know, we'll do that. I'm a variety streamer obviously, so we play lots of different games in Dark Souls, and we're going to be playing Fear 3 and The Last of Us and Cyberpunk, and I've just got money for Death Stranding, so we'll play that soon as well. Exclamation mark games. There's a list of games that we're going to be playing in the upcoming months. It's going to be busy. We've been smashing through these games. Zach, if we pull our powers, we can time out Diddy for that one. I think Zach might have just choked on his chicken. I'm sure you're very good giving subtle help. But you'd be careful if you don't mean to mess up your ass. Zach, I love you, bro. I didn't even think of it like that. Just, yeah, sorry. Alright. So Celeste, what's wrong? And then I saw him in a strange costume man, ran off as soon as I screamed. I was blocking the stairs, he heard further down the hall and disappeared. And then... what was that? That came from downstairs. It must have been... So Celeste was there with it, so hang on. So when we were on the third floor... So when we're on the third floor with this bit here, Celeste was with us, Cake Man, Hero, no, not Hero, Hina. Was Sakura with us then? Myself. I don't know why I bother writing this. Was Sakura there? At the point we decided to split up into 2 groups, yeah, and Sakura. So it couldn't have been any of those guys that murdered him at the time. It could have been Taka that murdered him though. At that point, and then someone murdered Taka. Death Stranding, damn, now I have to get that and play that, don't spoil it for me. Warrior Boy, thank you so much for the follow, mate. Welcome to the Lemonardi officially. More than welcome. I don't think you need Twitch Prime now. You need, not Amazon Prime to get free sub. Oh, have I written that wrong? Isn't it like, can't you like link your Amazon Prime with Twitch Prime though? Is that how they got that? I don't know how it works. You tell me and I'll rewrite it. I think that's the only part of the difficult. I think the only part that was difficult last trial was the controls of little mini games. Yeah, that's exactly it, Zach. And that's why I needed Sakura here, because like that truth bullet time thing, I would never have got that. But to like, you know, get like to absorb the first thing and then shoot the second one. Don't equals Dinny. Yeah, I know. I'm quite used to that. Damn, now I have to get it and play that so Dinny doesn't spoil me. Yes. Well, I won't play it for a couple of weeks. Because I want to finish this game. And what was the next one? I wanted to finish Fear 3. So you got a couple of weeks Unspeakable. But only that. So Celestina and Sakura went to Nurse's Station. Meanwhile, you, Byakuya, Cakeman, myself, Cakeman, and Toko went to 3rd floor for suspect. I left Celeste and Hina alone and headed back to the 3rd floor to tell the others what happened. So to go to 3rd floor. Cake Man, Byakuya. Because I can never say his name right. Byakuya. I've gotten better at saying it today.
However,
But at the same time, we discovered Taka's body in the equipment room. Which means Hifumi and Taka's body was discovered right around the same time. He was the one I could never say either, yeah, no. Because I remember hearing the body discovery announcement play right after finding Taka. That's when I showed up and told you and Byakuya that Hifumi had been killed, right? Then you, me, and Cake Man all headed back to the nurse's station. Yep, leaving behind Toko, who'd fainted. Cake Man and myself went back to nurse's station. Oh, see you later, King. Take care, mate. Thank you so much for joining us today. But as soon as we left the physics lab, we ran into Celeste, who arrived to tell us something very unusual. Just now I found out that salad was a sexual term for women's parts. Well, yeah, have you not heard of it, like a tossed salad? Then we remembered we had abandoned the unconscious Toko and rushed back to the equipment room. This time Taka's body had disappeared. From there we began the search of both missing bodies. After that time, Celeste decided she found the bodies. Celeste seemed to be really onto all of this, and then we rediscovered the two bodies that had apparently vanished.
However,
Looking back, certainly been very active. If you want to look back at the case again, just let me know. I'm fine anytime. I don't see how anyone could think otherwise. When the attacks and murders, disappearances all happened, everyone always had an alibi. The last thing Hifumi said when he died, he said Hiro's
in
name.
other
There's
words-
no room to suspect anyone else. Okay, but if he did do it, why would he hide his identity with that weird costume? Maybe he thought no matter what happened, he'd be safe as long as his face was covered. Because he's a fool of the century, you see. I mean, he is kind of dumb, but do you really think that's enough to explain it? I feel like there's a clue hiding in there somewhere.
What?
And that's it? And is that it? That's all that bothers you about the case? Well, no, there's a few other things. Like, why did the killer try to hide the bodies? They probably figured that we couldn't find the bodies, we wouldn't complete our investigation. But if that's the case, we found the bodies pretty easily, didn't we? Again, when it comes to the fact that the culprit was a moron, you really think that's all there is to it? The other thing that bothers me is, why do they bother killing two people?
What?
Because the rule says if you can kill someone right, you get away with it. You graduate, right? So if you're the killer, your number one priority is not getting caught. But by killing two people means you're more clues, more chances you'll get found out.
I see.
Hold on, perhaps. I see. So what's the... So that's what that means. Is everything okay?
That's enough.
Don't talk to me as if we're friends. What's with the attitude? But you have my appreciation.
Goodbye.
Thanks to you, I might have some fun with this after all. And there could be two killers, two separate killers. But if he did, it would have killed him to...
So,
Wait, didn't you repeat what you said? Tossed salad? What did I say? You can't ask me to repeat something because I just, yeah. Makoto, would it be... I've been thinking about something. What is it? After Hifumi and Taka's bodies disappeared, we split up to look around, right? You said something about Celeste. Well, I just feel like Celeste has taken us on a wild goose chase. And lots of circles and all that sort of thing. So, like... She could have had an accomplice, but she could have been the one that killed Taka. And Hina could have been the one that killed Hifumi. And it's just interesting because... I don't know. Yeah. No, that's alright. So, after Hifumi and Taka's body disappeared, we split up to look around, right? I was pretty scared, so me and Sakura stuck together.
but
And we came right to the repository to, you know, look around. But then when we got here, the repository was locked. We couldn't get inside. Yes, I know that. It was locked. And we came here as soon as the search started, so there's no way someone could have beat us here. So if that's true, who locked it, and why was it unlocked now? I wondered the same thing. The door was locked when the search... I think that's everything in this room. Apart from the monitor. I think I've already looked at the monitor, haven't I? It can only be locked from inside. Okay, so hang on. Door can only be locked from the inside. So hang on, when they found the bodies... Oh, for fuck's sake, this is going to be so confusing. So where are we in the timeline of the bodies being found? So basically... The door can be locked from the inside, which makes him wonder. Hina and Sakura confirm the door was locked after we started looking for missing bodies. The door is designed so that it can only be locked from inside the repository. In other words, when Hina checked that someone had already gone in the repository and locked the door. When they were done, they unlocked it and left, which is why it's unlocked now. But Hina claims there was no way someone could have beaten into a repository. So that's certain someone. There's got to be a clue around here somewhere. Maybe we should check somewhere else. There are some places I already know about. First, the nurse's office. So we go check the nurse's office. And the equipment room. There you go, the physics lab. What clicks in your head? Tell me! Lol, you guys. Oh, what's she here? I thought she would have been following Cake Man. Okay, Taka's body. Both rooms are on the 3rd floor, so both rooms, so even if the dolly was moved to Taka's body, what about Hifumi? Hifumi's was in the nurse's station on the 1st floor. Even with the dolly, there's no way to get him up to the 3rd floor. That's a total mystery. So Hifumi moved from 1st to 3rd floor. WTF. I love how you keep a little log of info. I did that too. I have to. I've got a bad fucking memory, man. Like, I have to. And you just don't know what's relevant and what is. I feel like I've seen it somewhere before and I just recently too. Dude. Come on, it's the tart from the thing. God. I'm sleeping right here when the killie carried the body away. I'm super pissed I missed such an ultimately rare event. Anything else that I need to look at? We call them trolleys. Yeah, well, some people call them dollies as well, but yeah, trolleys. Hey, Clocky, welcome back, matey. I don't think there's anything relevant in here. Okay, so we need to go. So we've gone to the equipment room. Now we need to go to the nurse's office downstairs. Let's just. Can we just like teleport down there? Nope. Yeah, in terms of the mechanics, Sakura, because they're just fucking terrible to explain in text. They should have like a little like mini game before the actual, thing. Okay, we need to go down to another floor. Where's Hiro and Kyoko? I was gonna say Sakura. Okay, so you. I want to talk to you. Investigate. I'm not investigating anything, precisely speaking. I'm simply going around seeing if Hiro might be hiding somewhere. What about you? I'm just checking this and that. The main thing on my mind is how someone could have moved Hifumi's body.
Let's see.
When you disappeared, you were supposed to be in the nurse's office.
Yes,
right?
indeed.
So stay behind to look after her. But she seemed to be getting worse, so I took her to the bathroom. And then when you got back, the body was gone. It could not have been gone for more than a minute or two, though. Yeah, Hina said something the same. So then the killer was able to get in and move Hifumi's body in that short amount of time?
Indeed.
It seems so. A couple minutes. I can't think of anything less than possible. Well, they're not movable beds. Something inside it. It's a glasses cleaning cloth. It's got some kind of cartoon character.
Oh!
Did you find something? There must be a cleaning cloth in the trash can. A clean. Must have wiped up some blood, but who would need to do something like that? I haven't the slightest idea. Hang on, so I think Hifumi's glasses, right? Specs were clean. So then he could see his attacker. His attacker. Were clean so he could see his attacker. This is how they pan Hifumi. This is how they tried to get Hiro. I don't think Hiro did it. Like, it's too straightforward for this game. I reckon they cleaned the glasses to try and like get Hifumi to see the wrong person. Yeah. Yeah. Oh fuck! Oh! Kildred, thank you so much for the sub, brother! Welcome back. Much appreciated, my good friend. Scared the shit out of me though. Wearing the devil's mask. Last words we hear. Taka was the guy with the eyebrows. Hang on, what? And Taka was the one with split personality. Yeah, he's the one with the moral code. The one that lost his mate Mondo. There's a bunch of blood packets in here for blood transfusions, I guess. That doesn't help me though, I'm a vampire. Okay. been looking for you. What? I wanted to thank you for what you did. Not that you meant to, but you ended up making this little game of ours very interesting indeed. You should go to Hero's room. And let me give you this. This is the note Hero wrote to us to get us to meet up, right? You remember well. Well, the penmanship was rather remarkable, so I left an impression.
It's all clear now.
Anyway, it makes it clear, right? This is a trap. What is? Things grow ever more exciting. What are you talking about? I've already repaid my debt. I don't owe you any more explanation.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. But what's waiting for me there? Something that I've been expecting. Which made of like nihilism within. Excuse me. Where's Hero's one? Wasn't it back here? Oh, yes, Hero. Here we go. Okay. Oh, whoa. Why has it got so much shit in here? All kinds of weird stuff in here. Where did he even get it all from? More importantly, he still hasn't turned up. Which means he can't really complain if I don't get his permission to search his room, right? I don't think there's something in the cardboard box. It's blueproof into something. And something made of cardboard box, plastic and pasta. Is this robot Justice? And it's in Hero's room. But wait, these blueprints. Something about them bothers me. Yeah, different handwriting. How can a bathroom get this dirty? It's because a man was in it. Okay, so is that it, is it? Mikado, big news, big news! What's wrong? We found Kyoko. What? Is she okay? Where is she? Wait, I wasn't done, there's more big news.
Just a second.
Robot Justice showed up too. It's Hero wearing the costume.
Okay.
Anyway, as soon as you can, head to the pool on the second floor. To think that Hero and Kyoko could just turn up at the same time. Anyway, I have to head to the pool. I ran off to the second floor as fast as I could. There's nothing else there? Kyoko and...
I mean...
Phew, man, I've had the worst day. Hero? Let's talk to him. Hero?
Huh? Oh, hey,
Yeah,
Makoto.
who else could it be? Well, that's a good question. Why do I look like this? What? Did someone come along and remodel me while I was sleeping? Was it the Illuminati? What the hell? What about you?
Right.
I found Hero. He was jammed in the pool locker room. He looked like he was fast asleep, so I kicked him and woke him up.
Don't be mean!
I still can't believe you kicked me. It could have been a little more gentle about it, like, I don't know, caress my face or something.
What?
That's creepy. Anyway, Kyoko, where have you been this whole time? You just disappeared all of a sudden without a trace.
Well,
There was something I had to check up on. What do you mean? Never mind. I can't, never mind.
it's nothing.
Never mind.
Hey,
More importantly, she says that, but Does she have any idea? Does she know people think she might be spying for the mastermind? First of all, Hero, you need to explain to us why you're dressed up like that. I mean, well, I have no idea. 1 second I was asleep, I didn't even know how that happened. Then I woke up, I was here. I don't care, do something about that costume. It pains me just to look at you.
Huh?
Umbrella.
Let me out of here!
I don't know what's up with this thing. I can't actually get it off. A little help? Why would you make something that you can't take off by yourself?
You got it all wrong!
Did someone leave a mark on him and he's hiding by... What? He's hiding it by wearing a costume? I'm suspicious. Hero wasn't anywhere to be found. I didn't make the stupid friggin' thing.
It would seem...
There's a clasp on the back that's keeping you from getting it off. It looks pretty sturdy. I don't think you can get it off on your own. We don't really have a choice. Let's help him. It took everyone's help, so we were able to get Hero out of the suit. It took a few minutes, but eventually we all got the pieces off. Phew, free at last. Isn't it kind of weird how perfectly the suit fits Hero?
So then...
More to the point, nobody but Hero would have been able to wear that costume. But wait, what? Hold on a second.
Honestly.
Don't bother trying to act innocent. The blueprints were in your room as well.
Is that okay?
How did she know that? In other words, it's obvious to everyone that you made this costume. That's true, I saw the blueprints myself. Yeah, me too.
Could it be...
Then it's obvious, the one who put this costume on and went around attacking everyone.
That's terrible!
Was Hero. Shall we tie him up and gag him?
Just the worst.
Good idea, we wouldn't want him killing anyone else.
What?
Hold on, guys. I think that's going a little far.
That's right.
He may be a suspect, but he deserves fair treatment. He's the clairvoyant fella. The dumbass. Attacking blueprints? I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
What the heck?
You can't talk your way out of this one. It's been decided. You killed them. What? Killed who? I have no idea what you're talking about. There must be a fake hero running around.
What are you saying?
You're the only one who can wear this costume. Who else could possibly be the costumed attacker?
What the heck?
How do you know I'm the only one? Maybe you should try it on yourself before you convict me.
Okay.
Fine, if you're going to be a jerk about it, I will. Without missing a bit, Hina started putting on the Robo Justice costume.
Huh. See? Look. See how loose it is? I mean, come on. I'm blind as a bat in here. Can't see my feet at all. I'm surprised you got anywhere in this thing.
I'm telling you, it wasn't me!
And not to mention, you totally can't bend at the waist. Seems like a pretty obvious oversight.
That's not a very nice thing to say. I mean, it's not like I made it. I just got caught up in the moment.
Well, either way, now we know for sure, right? I mean, it seems pretty clear that nobody but Hero could have fit into this dumb costume.
But we haven't tried everyone else fitting into it. In a half, Hero took the suit back off again. Oh, Hina took the suit.
Ah.
Well, now you're all out of excuses.
No,
it's because you're a girl. If it was another guy, then... Makoto, go ahead. Okay. Against my will, I picked up the pieces off the floor and tried putting them on. It's no good. The arms are too long. There's no way I could...
Just a second!
See, I told you it was impossible. You're absolutely right. It seems this costume was made to fit Hero's body exactly.
But...
Then there's another costume. They must have one that looks exactly the same, but it fits them.
Honestly.
If you insist on this line of defense, then show us some evidence.
What the heck?
Evidence? You claim there's another suit, yes? Then you must find it and show it to us. What the heck?
Just the worst.
Who cares? Hero's the only one without an alibi during this whole damn thing.
That's terrible!
Which is how we know it was him.
What?
I mean, is it really true? I have no idea what's been happening. But sexy people aren't killers, right? Oh my god, Zach. Hero is not sexy, if that's what you're saying. Could someone, like, tell me? What about you? We still haven't talked to you.
What the heck?
Well, 2 people were killed, Taka and Hikari.
Just the worst.
Why are you freaking out? You did it.
Huh?
Wait a second, if those two are the ones that were killed,
How about that?
that's it, I know who did it.
So then,
You might as well tell us then. Taka and Fumi were fighting over alter ego, right?
I'm at least
Which means alter
30%
ego
right.
and or Chihiro must have done it.
correct.
What? I see, that's unfortunate.
Please.
What the heck?
Stop trying to trick us, just admit that you did it, okay.
Um.
I'm telling you, you got it all wrong.
Oh, so then.
That note. Last night someone slipped a weird note under my door. And here's what it said. I found a hole. Maybe we can use it to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else. For now, let's meet at the rec room at 1 a.m. The last thing I remember is going to the rec room. Then for some reason I fell asleep. Hero got note. To go to rec room. Okay.
Hey.
The real killer probably drugged me or something.
Just the worst.
Not a chance.
So-
No, hold on. He could be onto something. The nurse's office did have chemicals that could do that.
Huh?
What, really? I told you, someone's trying to set me up. A secret passage, a chance to escape. Someone wrote all that to trick me. You're pretty much a dumbass, so it's easy enough to trick you. Even if that's true, you must be one dumb fish to bite every piece of bait that floats in front of you. Well, after being trapped here for so long, even if you know it's a lie, you still gotta check it, right? They preyed on my desire to get out of here. They deceived me. I still don't buy it.
Don't be mean.
Well, you should buy it.
Just a second.
Okay, then show us that note. With pleasure. I have it right here in my pocket.
No way.
Looks like I lost it.
Ah.
Yeah, sure.
Please.
Believe me, I wouldn't hurt a fly. Everything's moving too fast again. Everyone just kind of breathe. It's so hard to keep up. Really, Zach? Sorry. As I said before, if you want us to believe you, you must produce evidence. Can you show us the note? I have no particular issue with what you claim, but if you want us to believe you, you've got to give us a reason. What the heck, for serious? Now then, shall we resume our investigation? There's no time to waste before the class trial begins. Why do we have to keep investigating? We already know who did it.
What the heck?
Why did you kill him? Tell us, Hero. No, it's like I said.
Just the worst.
Was it really to get the money Monokuma offered us? Yeah, that must be it. You must be totally broke, and that's why. Wait, that's a false accusation. Someone help me.
What are you saying?
Just be thankful we haven't bound and gagged you. If you have time to yell and carry on, then you have time to search for your evidence, right? Yeah, you're right. I need to look for the second suit and that note. Feet, don't fail me now. I guess I better get back to guard duty. I was gonna ask Toko, Genocide Jack, to switch with me. But if she and Sakura got into a fight, we'd have a catastrophe on our hands. Goodbye. One by one, everyone peeled away.
Makoto.
Okay. I want you to help me with the
It
investigation.
would seem...
It looks like I got a late start on this one, so I need to make up some ground. Sure, I don't mind helping, but can you promise me something? Later, when we have time, will you tell me why you disappeared?
Why is that?
No. Reject me so simply.
Anyway,
You don't mind, do you? Okay.
shall we go? Hey,
So Makoto, first I'd like to examine the corpses. Examine the corpses? I can't believe I'm hearing that from a girl the same age as me.
correct.
Dead bodies don't lie, you know. Dead bodies don't lie, you know. They tell the truth far more easily than the living.
Hey,
Wouldn't you agree? How am I supposed to answer?
anyway,
We have to hurry before the class trial begins again. Yeah, you're right. There's a lot to take in, you're telling me. Okay, show me where the bodies are. They're in the repository. Then I guess we should head that way for now. Oh god, where's the friggin' staircase? Should we go on? Is there any evidence in the library? Okay. Where's the friggin'... place is just not laid out very nicely, is it? For a moment, Kyoko seems to go rigid, but only for a moment.
So then,
Well then, let's get started. She crouched down next to Taka without hesitation, began poking and prodding the bodies.
I knew it.
They were killed using similar weapons. Her movements were so smooth, she was so calm. Seeing how comfortable she was actually made me feel a little bit more comfortable. Okay, so what's your conclusion, Missy?
I see.
You
Hey.
did? You remember the wristwatch Taka always wore on his left hand? You did.
Whew.
Are you so oblivious to the people around you? Did you dislike other people that much? No, it's not that. Anyway, you said he had a watch?
So then,
Take a look. It's broken. You can see the hands aren't moving, right? It's most likely... It's most likely broke when he had his encounter with the assailant, which says it's around 5 o'clock. Oh, just past 6 o'clock. Oh, it is too. Yeah, I was reading that completely wrong. I've frozen just past 6 o'clock. So that means broke sometime
That's
after
right.
6. But last night Taka's watch definitely wasn't broken. Oh, that's right, because he was pointing at his wristwatch. That was almost 10 o'clock bedtime for boys and girls.
in other words,
So if it worked at 10 last night, it couldn't have been broken at 6 p.m. Okay, so it's, yeah, well, yeah, that's true. I mean, it must have happened at 6 this morning. Nice.
however,
And that's not all. Look at Taka's left hand. He appears to be gripping something. You're right, there's something white in there.
Makoto,
Can you try and pry it out? Me?
because
Rigor mortis has already set in. Boys are better suited to this kind of manual labor, right? Okay. As much as I didn't want to, I grasped Taka's cold hand. The ice-cold hand was nearly enough to cause my heart to stop beating. Breathing. Lol, Zach. After some effort, I finally was able to free the object from his tightly clenched fist. Kind of reminds you of, like, Hermione Granger, doesn't it? A piece of paper.
hey,
Was that all he had in his hand? Yeah, that's it. Just a little scrap of paper doesn't seem like much of a clue, does it?
is that right?
I wonder about that. Kyoko then turned to Fumi's body.
So then,
Let's check Fumi's body now. Perhaps he left us with a few clues of his own. Maybe that's the paper that, like, Hiro mentioned. The biggest problem I have right now is how the killer was able to move Fumi's massive corpse from the nurse's station we discovered to the repository. All the way from the first floor to the third, and all without anybody noticing it. I just can't see how that's possible. Further, it seems that Hifumi died from a blow to the head. He was most likely killed using Justice Hammer 3, which found on the nurse's office. But when we found his body in the nurse's office, his glasses were covered in blood. But now they're spotless. Does that mean someone wiped his glasses clean? But who would do that and why? Okay, let's talk to you again.
indeed,
More expected of you. Let's look at this. A wad of paper.
that's right,
Hifumi had it hidden on him.
indeed.
He stuffed it in his pants, so I can only assume he hidden it on purpose, you see. In his pants? Wait, so you... Ugh.
Why is that?
It was just his pants, not like his socks or something. I don't know what that means.
Hey,
Anyway, let's take a look at the paper. Go ahead, Makoto, open it up. When I think of how it was stuffed down his pants, it's like, it better be important for me, or I'll never forgive you for this. A note! I found a hole, maybe we can use it to escape. Monokuma can't find out about it, so don't tell anyone else. Now let's meet in the equipment room at 6 AM. Hang on. Okay, so... At 6 a.m. So he got a note to go to the equipment room at 6 a.m. Yeah, okay. And then Taka's thing broke just after 6. And Hiro, he got a note to say to go to the rec room at 1 a.m.
So...
Sounds very familiar. That's it, it's the same note, same thing Hiro said. Then he was telling the truth.
However...
Although it's not exactly the same, is it? Last night someone slipped a weird note under my door and said to, visit rec room at 1 a.m. The time is different. Hiro told us these notes said to meet at 1 a.m.
Is that
6.
right?
Hold on, just because Hifumi had the note doesn't mean it was meant for him.
So...
Part of it has been torn off, right? I think there's likely some meaning there. There's some meaning to the part of being ripped. Could you maybe explain it a little bit more? Think carefully. Why would he have been clutching to that scrap of paper so tightly? I have no idea.
So then...
What if it wasn't just a scrap of paper when he was holding it? What if it was something more important? How would something important like that become a mere scrap of paper? That's what you need to answer. What? Is it Taka's note? So... Yeah, it's Taka's... So what, did Fumi try to grab it off him?
Hey.
And while we're at it, I should tell you one other thing. The 2 victims this time definitely had their e-handbooks on them. So the handbooks have nothing to do with how the murders were carried out. And there's any reason to think they were connected to the killings in the first place. Not that there was any reason to think that they were connected to the killings in the first place. So you're saying I don't have to think about the handbooks this time, right?
Is that right?
If you don't have to think about them at all, I wouldn't have gone out of my way to mention it. All I said is that they weren't used to help carry out the murders. There may come a point, however, where the handbook may play a role. A handbook may play a role? I don't think I understand. But if Kyoko thinks it's important, I better keep in mind. Oh shit.
Are you excited? Are you pumped? It's time for the class trial to begin! Like the bright burst of fireworks, like the flash of a soul clashing with life and death. And so, with no further ado, everyone please meet at the usual spot. Make your way to the red door on the first floor of the school.
It would seem...
It's unfortunate, but I suppose this is where our investigation comes to an end. You'll have to figure out the rest yourself and come to the proper conclusion.
Shall we go?
We better get going. Lol, Zach. Everyone heard Monokuma's proclamation, and they were gathered by the red door. As soon as we're all there...
Monokuma appears! Wrong!
Because of an illusion? We're moving so fast and it looks like I've multiplied. Oh yeah, whatever. Can you guys tell which one is the real Monokuma? Can we just get on with the elevator already?
Boy, tough crowd.
You're not playing along.
Stop talking.
I'm not here to play with you.
Hey! Hey!
Then if everyone's here and ready to go, please board the Pain train or elevator. I'll see you guys down there.
Let's go.
Please!
What the heck?
You can't run away anymore, Hero. You're gonna pay for your sins.
What the heck?
I told you I didn't do it for serious. This reminds me, did you ever find the costume or the nose? Oh, well, no, but how unfortunate that we have our culprit.
Hey.
This isn't the place to talk about it. Save your accusations for when we get into the courtroom.
That's right.
She's right. Let's head down there first, then the story can really begin. I have to do it. Yeah. All the positivity in the world, Makoto. Fuck fucking procrastinations. La la la.
Damn.
Just the worst.
I think you're allowed to say anything it is, just don't give spoilers. No. There's I think there's multiple Monokumas, yeah. I'd rather not people give like suspects, like suspicions until the end. If that's alright. So I don't want to get ideas in my head.
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
fuck's sake. But Hifumi's dead. I wonder if this. I just feel like it might be Celeste because she was like bringing us around in like circles, you know, like at the beginning of the trial. The beginning of the whole thing, like telling us to go here, there, and then she insists on taking Thingamabobs to the bathroom. I think she might have had an accomplice. I don't know, man. I don't know. The school is slowly reaching its climax.
Just the worst.
Why are you making such cruel things to each other? Do you really hate me so much? But I'm so cute.
Come on.
Stop goofing around, let the trial begin. Don't rush me, of course I'm gonna start it. I'd never be like, stay tuned for the action-packed class trial after this commercial break. I'd never hold out like that. Okay, let's begin. Get your assigned seats. Deadly judgment, deadly deception, deadly betrayal. A deadly riddle? Yeah. Deadly class trial! Yeah, please, I wanted to save it. So basically, if I die in this, I can always just reload the save. Can't I? Truth hurts. Focus gauge recovers more quickly. Effective during non-stop debate, the hangman's gamut, and the bullet time. Okay, Oh, that's alright, King. It's quite possible that Ifumi like walked his way up to the thingamabobs. Oh, repository room. Do you plan on streaming until you beat the game? I'll do one more thing after this, King. Because we're only on chapter 3 and it's taking 5 hours to just do one fucking chapter. So yes.
I am sorry to say, Hero, but we do have evidence. Blueprint for the suit.
How
Parts
do
we
you
assume
know
were
about the
used to build
blueprint?
it. And all of it was found in your room. You have to admit, the evidence is quite compelling. It points to you as having created the suit and wearing it while committing crime after crime.
How many times do I have to tell you? I don't know.